So today we're going to be cooking some beautiful country ribs with the bone in. So guys, welcome back to another episode of Smoking Jazz Barbecue. Oh man, this is going to be some good eats. Man, take a look at this, guys. Monstrosity dinosaur country style rib with the bone in. Man, it's going to be so good. So it's going to be juicy, tender, moist, and flavorful. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do this on a Pellet Platinum Lockhart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we got some beautiful country style ribs with the bone in. They are seasoned nice and beautifully, and we see them on all sizes. You can see, guys, definitely on all sizes. So we used 3 different rubs today, guys, and the reason for that because I wanted to have a nice combination of different flavors that makes a perfect blend for my taste buds. And today we're using the Cuisinart bourbon molasses. This is becoming one of my favorites, and the reason why is because this has a nice sweet texture to it, and it's gonna go really well with pork. And we definitely went back to our old school ways with the honey hickory from McCormick. This is some good stuff as well, guys. And of course, I gotta stick with my Pitballs family, and we end up using the hickory bacon. So hickory bacon meets honey hickory, yes sir. And guys, a lot of people have been asking me in the comment section, why do I use a wire rack along with a wire mash? And the answer is very simple, guys, just to make the cleanup job a lot easier at the end of the day, because this I can throw away, which costs me about $3. I can get at least 3 or 4 of these suckers right here from Walmart, and man, it makes the job a lot easier, guys. And all I gotta do is just wash this nice and clean, and that is it. So guys, we're gonna cook these beautiful country style ribs on the Pitballs Platinum Lockhart at 275 till we get to a perfect mahogany brown color, guys, and then we're gonna pull them up and wrap them, and then we're gonna treat them with some love, guys. Oh man, I can't wait to the end of the video, which is the taste test. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn the power on, and we're gonna open the lid. And today's wood flavor is gonna be apple. So apple goes really well with our country style ribs, so apple is going to be our choice of wood flavors today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we've got a nice little rolling smoke going on, so it's time to close the lid, and we're going to crank our temperatures to 275 degrees, and we're just going to wait till it comes up to 10. All right, guys, so we've been running about 280 to 285 at this point for about a good 15-20 minutes, so it's time. As you can see, we've got a nice little rolling smoke going on right now, so it's time to place our beautiful country style ribs in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've been running about 270, 275, and as you can see, we're at 274 at this point, and it's been about an hour and a half. And let's take a look at our beautiful country style ribs. Oh yeah, oh man, take a look at that, guys. We're not quite there yet as far as the mahogany brown color that we're looking for, but man, they're almost there. So in order to speed up that process, I'm going to use a little bit of apple juice. It's going to help it caramelize and definitely help us get that brown mahogany color, guys. All right, guys, it's been another hour at this point, so total cook time at this point is 2.5 hours. And let's take a look at our beautiful country style ribs. Oh man, oh yeah, we're almost there, guys. So I say about another half an hour to 45 minutes, possibly another hour. We're almost there at that particular brown mahogany color that I'm looking for. So another round of spritzing. And again, this is going to help caramelize it and give us that nice mahogany brown color that we're looking for. All right, guys, so we've been running about 270 to 275 to 280s for about another hour. So let's take a look at our beautiful brown mahogany color country style ribs. Take a look at these beauties, guys. Oh yeah, oh man, So we are at the particular color that I'm looking for, that brown mahogany color, guys. I'm just about to take these babies off and wrap them so we can get them nice and tenderized. And at the end, we're gonna do a probe test. So we're looking for another hour or two total cook time after we wrap them. Alright guys, as you can see, we just dropped a few degrees down to 273, so we're gonna crank our temperatures up from 275 and we're gonna do it to 325 degrees. So we're gonna set it and we're gonna just let this rock and roll for about an hour or two. We're gonna check on it each and every single hour just to make sure they are probe tender. Oh man. And then we're gonna glaze them with some beautiful barbecue sauce and we're gonna definitely sear those babies up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're running about 327, 328, and it's been an hour at this very moment. So we're gonna check on these beautiful country style ribs, see if they are probe tender. All right, guys, let's take a look. The always states, please be careful when you open any pouches that produces any type of steam, such as this one, as you can see. Oh man, take a look at that, guys. Wow. Look at that. Holy smokes. Look at that color, look at that. Whew. Look at that juices. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's take a look. Alright, a little resistance. Nah, that's just fat. Not bad. I'm gonna give it another 15-20 minutes and then we're gonna take them off and sauce them up with some beautiful barbecue sauce. All right guys, time to check on these beauties again. We'll take a look at that. Wow. Holy smokes. Yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. Now they are done. So time to glaze them up with some beautiful barbecue sauce, guys. And we're gonna take it right back here into the grill. Alright guys, we've been flirting with these numbers up and down, about 320 to 327, 328. As you can see, we're at 323 now. So it's been about a good 10 to 15 minutes. And it's time to check on our beautiful, wow, country style ribs. Take a look at that, guys. Oh man, the sauce is tacked up nicely on them. It's time to pull these babies off. Oh wow. Smells so good, man. Right down in your view right now, what you can't see is some beautiful divine country style ribs. They're meaty, they're thick, they're wonderful, they're phenomenal, man. Before we get to the taste test, guys, let's talk about a little recap of what we did so far. We took our beautiful country style ribs, we rinsed them off at the sink just to get off any excess debris that might have came from the packaging itself. We patted dry with some paper towels, and with the remaining moisture that was in the ribs itself, we didn't need no binders whatsoever. So we ended up using 3 beautiful rubs to make this beautiful country style ribs phenomenal, seasoned to perfection. And I'm talking about none other than McCormick's Honey Hickory. And of course I gotta stick with my Pit Boss family, hickory bacon. So hickory bacon meets honey hickory. And for our sweet agent, for rim molasses, guys, I'm really getting a nice feel for these particular flavor right here, because it really goes really well with pork. So with that being said, we smoked it for about 3 hours, guys, and then we wrapped it nice and tightly. We add some parquet, we season it a little bit with the same rubs that we have right now that I just showed you, and we spritz it a little bit with apple juice. During those hours of smoking, we spritz it each and every single hour just to make sure they caramelize nice and beautifully. And all we did, guys, we definitely wrapped them up nice and tightly and then tenderized them. And the whole process took about a good 4 to 5 hours. So, man, it was beautiful. So now it's time for the best part of the tirade, which was the taste testing. Man, I'm gonna take the one at the end. Take a look at that, guys. Oh man, country style ribs with the bone in, and the bone just fell off because that's how tender it is. Take a look at that, man. See that, man? Let's break it down the middle, because that's hickory smoked sauce that we use from Kraft. I know it's generic, but it's commercial as that, but my family likes it, so I end up using that. Take a look at that, guys. Wow, they're just breaking apart, guys. This is beautiful, tender, juicy, beautiful country style ribs. Look at that. Look at the moisture. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Look at that moisture. I don't know if you can see that. Take a look at that moisture, guys. A little bit of smoke ring on top of that, guys. Wow. So, cheers, guys. Let's give this a taste. Oh man. Wow. Sorry. I'm going for a second bite. Take a look at that. This is phenomenal. Guys, I'll make you some right now. Sorry if I'm, teasing you guys, but wow, these are phenomenal. Wow. Guys, beautiful country style ribs. Big, tasty. Take a look at that, guys. Man, I mean, there's nothing else to be said. So guys, if you like barbecue and grilling, this is your channel right here. Make sure you share this video with all your family and friends, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. So guys, until next week, I salute you. This is Smoking Jazz Barbecue. Peace.